I'm doing all signs reading tonight for you guys. We will do Aries all the way through Pisces, and we will read for everyone, the collective at the end, what you need to know about love. Okay, I will timestamp as I go along, and after this live is over, I will post timestamps in the comments for those of you who watch the live after the fact. Okay, so let's just get started and get busy. Don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button while you're thinking about it. Okay, all right, let's see here. All right, getting ready. There we go. Okay. Well, I see some folks. Hey, Patty Anderson. Hey, Tina. NAS. Yes, I am back. I did fire signs individual readings today. I have a big announcement to make. Okay. Let me just go ahead and tell you this right now. What I'm doing on individual sign readings, I'm going to try this go around and we'll see how this goes. I'm going to do individual signs all in one reading for that particular element. So today I did Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, okay? And then I did, tomorrow my plan is to do the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Each reading is about the same length as what an individual video would be, but this way I can get to the signs more often. And then the next day, of course, I'll do air, the next day I'll do water, and then I'll be back to the fire signs again. So that way I can read more often and that sort of thing. I want to hear from you guys how you like it. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sag. If you didn't see that today, that is up, okay? So anyway, hello, Mod Squad. Hey, Fawn, Dan. How y'all doing? Ashley, how you doing? Lisa, how are you doing, girl? Quack, quack. Paul Mix with the Ray-Bans. Hey, Brandy Ray, Linda C. My Grammy is good to see ya. All right. Yep, Tamika, hey, how are you? Yep, it's the Enchanted crew. I like that. We're all just a little bit magical here, right? Manifesting our dreams. Well, hello, Deb. Hello, horsey loving Auntie Karen. Back at you, fellow horse person, right? I am doing good, Fawn. I hope you guys are doing. Well, hello back to Indy, Beth. How are you doing, LaShondra? How are you guys doing? All right, so here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead. Yes, it's freezing. I have my water running in the kitchen because I don't want my pipes to freeze because it is going to freeze tonight. And there is not enough heat in the world for me right now. So y'all send me some warm, loving energy, right? All right. So let's get started. And I'm going to go ahead and timestamp for the Aries. Aries, if you did not see the fire signs readings today, your individual sign reading is the same length as it would be in a different video, in its own video. But I combined it with Leo and Sag. It is timestamped and it's called fire signs. And it's your individual love reading, okay? All right, Aries gang, let's take a look. Let's take a look at what you need to know right now. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are reading with a brand spanking new deck for the Gilded Tarot for you. All right. Well, hello, Empress, Melissa. Love and light to you. Well, thank you for that. Appreciate that, Melissa. That's very sweet. All right. All right, guys. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, y'all. It helps me on the algorithm here on YouTube. All right, let's take a right. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate that. All right, Aries, what do you need to know? What do you need to know, Aries? What's going on in your world from a romantic standpoint? What message do I need to get to the Aries as a collective as it relates to romance? Well, let's take a look. Well, we got the Four of Pentacles here. That can mean somebody being guarded, maybe you. I don't know. We got the Hangman here. Oh, King of Wands in reverse. That might be a good reason to be guarded, but we'll see more. Lover's card. Choices and decisions. Death reversed. Page of Swords in reverse. All right. This is telling me a little bit about a connection here. All right. Interesting. All right, let me give you the cards that I pulled, Aries, and then we're going to walk through this thing. Four of Pentacles here, okay? The Hanging Man, the King of Wands in reverse. Then we have the Lover's card, the Death reverse, the Page of Swords reverse, the Knight of Swords in the upright, Tower reversed, and the Fool in the upright. You know, I've got a very clear picture of you, of your situation, Aries. You're at a crossroads, okay? Whether you realize it or not, you are going to be. You're going to be faced with a decision, maybe two. Hear me out. The Lover's card is telling me two things. Okay, first of all, you're going to have two options, if not more, romantically speaking. They may or may not come at the same time. So your decisions, when you're faced with them, for most of you Aries, I don't think it is choosing between two people, person A or person B. I think it is, do I go down this path romantically with person A or not? And then you might later say, okay, do I go down this path with person B or not? Okay, so the Lover's card is here. Okay, there is an intense connection, probably a comeback around, and I believe that is going to be phase one of your choices. We are getting this so much for the collective. But there is a comeback around, and I believe that that represents this King of Wands in reverse, okay? Now, the Page of Swords is here in reverse, and the Hanging Man in the upright. You know, and the Knight of Swords is here. The Knight of Swords is in and out energy, and I think you probably very well, you're not even suspicious. You just flat out know that this person is likely to be in and out, and you're likely to avoid this disaster with the Tower reversed, okay? Now, do you have something else coming along? Clearly you do, because you're avoiding this disaster, but you're going to take a leap of faith somewhere else. You have the Fool card in the upright. That's an intuitive leap of faith, and don't get it twisted. The Fool in the tarot is not like a fool like you and I might think of in everyday terms. Think of the court jester that the king goes to for advice. That is more in line with the meaning of the Fool card in the tarot deck, okay? The Fool is very wise because, yes, they do take risks. You can see this person is walking on a tightrope. Does this person have their proverbial shit together? Yes, they're in balance, and they're fine. Why? Because they took an intuitive leap of faith. Interestingly, the Fool card is a card in my readings that can represent Aries energy. So what this tells me is you are kind of stepping into your power. You're on a good path. And I really think, okay, and the Lover's card, hear me out, Aries. The Lover's card in the advice is about taking the high road. That's what the advice would tell you to do. Use your intuition. Know when to take a risk and not to take a risk by using your intuition, okay? And take the high road. And I kind of see you doing that, if I had to guess, okay, based on what I'm seeing, okay? So I like this for you, Aries, a lot. I think you're very guarded when it comes to this past person coming around. That's why the Four of Pentacles is here. Now, the Hanging Man is in the upright. What's cool is this. I like the Hanging Man energy. And hear me out. That is somebody who is patiently trusting the divine. They are looking outside the box, okay? And they are exploring all thoughts and options and knowing that just because they only see one option does not mean there's only going to ever be the rest of their life one option, okay? And so I don't mind the Hanging Man energy as long as you just stay patient, trust the divine, and know that the right opportunity to take a leap of faith is coming. So I see this very, very clearly. All right, we pulled Earth and Fire and Air, and then we have pulled in the Major Arcana, we pulled Heavy Scorpio, we have pulled Pisces, and we have pulled Gemini. But of course it could be any sign, right? And Aries, of course, right? So, could be any sign. Hello, Pammy Cakes. Hello, Patty Cakes. Hello, Debbie Thomas. I don't know if I said hello to you or not, but howdy, howdy. Hey, everybody. My therapist, Leather and Lace. How you guys doing? I'm taking a break between to say hello. Hey, Aga, how are you doing? Good to see you, everybody. Okay, good deal, good deal. I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I did, I promise you it wasn't on purpose, okay? So I just try to say hello to as many people as I can. Don't forget to hit that like button, okay, guys? All right, let's go to the Taurus game. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Heads up, Taurus, I'm trying something new, doing your individual sign readings the same length, but combined with the other earth signs. It will probably come out tomorrow, and it will be timestamped. And I'm trying that because I believe I can get to you guys more often than I've been getting to you. So be on the lookout for that to come tomorrow, probably in a live. All right, Taurus, what do you need to know? Taurus, what do you need to know about love? Hey, LaToya. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Don't forget to hit the like button, everybody. Just pop out of the chat and click that thumbs up and then pop right back in the chat. You won't have missed a thing, right? All right, Taurus gang. All right, my Taurusy friends. All right. What's going on with you? Eight of Swords. Eight of Cups in reverse. That's come back around energy. That's come back around energy. The Moon card. I keep getting come back around energy for every single flipping sign. Six of Wands in reverse, the Strength card. Five of Cups in reverse. I'll put that behind me. Nine of Swords in reverse. Nine of Cups and the King of Swords. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Big fat test. Well, James, thank you for that, love. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you. All right. Thank you for that. Blessings to you. All right, Taurus, this is what you probably need a heads up on. God, this is happening to every single sign. I know 'tis the season with Mercury retrograde, but y'all, I know a lot of y'all are healing from or are not interested in the past person. But I do believe that the divine is letting you guys, many of you know, either one of two things. Either an ex is going to come back around. It may or may not be the person that you even think about, okay? Or it may be that there's just residual energy that needs to be healed up on your part, and that could be causing the pop-up so prevalently in these readings, okay? I know y'all get tired. A lot of y'all say, why does my ex keep coming back? And sometimes that's why, because you still probably don't realize it because, you know, unhealed stuff is in the subconscious, which we're not aware of. But also has to do with, hold on a second, I'm roasting here, which I'm thankful for. But also has to do with, you know, unhealed wounds, right? But hear me out. All right, so we do have come back around energy. Somebody who cannot get you out of their head. I don't think that's probably you. It could be you if you've not released a person. But the Moon card is here. Fluctuating emotions. Not knowing where you stand. Feeling like you're looking, you can't see everything there is to see. And could be that somebody that's coming back around is being shady or hiding things. Can speak to all of those things. All right, is this person going to really do anything any different? No. And the reason I say that is this. The Six of Wands is in reverse. This person is not going to acknowledge much of anything that you do. You may, Taurus, even feel ignored by this person, or you may have felt that way from them in the past, because I think this is a lot of past energy here. The very center of this thing is the Strength card, telling me that you've worked on yourself and you know what you're capable of, and you have put this thing behind you with the Five of Cups in reverse, and you're looking at this thing as if to say, you know, it was the worst experience ever. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, but I'm glad it happened because I wouldn't know who I am now. I wouldn't have, you know, the knowledge and enlightenment that I have now. I've healed from this thing. I have a better outlook. Nine of Swords in reverse. You know, there's light at the end of my tunnel. I'm now feeling optimistic, okay? I sleep at night. I eat. I don't worry about shit no more. And the Nine of Cups here. If you're not in that energy, you're headed there. And, you know, the King of Swords here tells me this. You're much too wise to walk down this path again. The Nine of Cups, you know, if you're not there yet, to me, Taurus, you're headed there. And that is a place of being poised to really be in a place where you're happy being single, and you're great if the right person crosses your path. But if not, you got everything you want and need right in your heart, all the love in the world. And, you know, it's not even a head over heart decision for you. What I see Taurus saying is, and you may have emotion for this person, whatever. I love you, but I love me more. That's what I hear you saying, Taurus, from this whole thing with the King of Swords here, okay? And I think you're going to smell the BS from a mile away. The King of Swords does, and I'm putting that energy with you. at your doorstep, and I mean that in a complimentary way, so good for you. It's a person who sees the truth, oftentimes when nobody else does. Somebody who can make good decisions, okay? Somebody very wise, okay? So cool for you. All right, cool for you. It's amazing how this thing works. All right, and I think this is, all these come back around, I believe, are big fat tests. I really do. And it's, 'tis the season, Mercury retrograde. All right, we've got air and water and fire. And then we have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Leo in the majors. Could be any sign, okay? Could be any sign. All right, but there you have it, Taurus. There you have it. All right, my Taurusy friends. So, all right, there we go. All right, so let's go to the Gemini gang. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let me get a sip of coffee, Gemini. Y'all, I took a nap. This afternoon, I took a nap. And I'm going to tell you, when I woke up, I was like, I forgot what planet I was on. It took me probably a good 30 minutes to sit there and go and wake up. I was out like a duck. Sorry, Lisa, I saw your name. Out like a light, right? All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, heads up. I'm doing individual sign readings a little bit differently. I'm combining yours with the other two air signs. It will be the same link, but it's just going to be combined in that video. It'll be out in a few days like that, so watch out for that. I will timestamp all of them within that. I did the fire signs today. I'll do the earth signs tomorrow, and I hope to do the air signs on Sunday. So heads up about that, okay? And then water Monday, all right? Hey, Anita. Hey, JoJo. Empress Queen, how you doing? I don't know what that means, but I've done Aries and Taurus so far. I'm not real good with the zodiac symbols, and I don't think many people are, to be honest with you, but okay. All right, Jim. Oh, God. There's that damn death reversed. You got communication here, Gemini, from a past person. I'm just going to go ahead and call it, okay? Let me just give you the zodiac signs. I mean, the zodiac. Yeah, you got past energy all over your reading. You got big past energy here. Two of Cups in reverse, Nine of Wands in the upright, King of Wands in the reverse, Death reversed, Wheel of Fortune reversed, Page of Wands in the upright, Nine of Cups in reverse, Six of Cups in the upright, Five of Wands in the upright. Gemini. Okay, so here's the thing. We may have to pull some cards on this. Two of Cups is in reverse. That's a situation where there was not equal emotional investment for the two of you. Whatever this situation was, probably you felt a lot more deeply than this other person, or at least it seemed so, because the Nine of Wands is here. That is a card where one person is doing all the work many times, and as a result, sometimes it can represent somebody chasing somebody and like repeating that heartbreak over and over because the initial heartbreak wasn't enough, and I was in that energy, so I totally understand it. But it's like, repeated rejection because we keep chasing, where if we just leave it alone, we wouldn't have to heal from so much, kind of thing. King of Wands in reverse. Player energy. Right, somebody who's immature, unstable. That King of Wands in reverse. That one will write you emotional checks they can't cash. Oh, it's a smooth talker, very irresistible when it's in, either way the King of Wands can be. But when they're in the reverse, they're very selfish, okay, sometimes even a little bit narcissist. And I hate that word because it is far, far too overused, okay? But, narcissistic behaviors sometimes go along with that. I personally believe that narcissistic, selfish behaviors are on a spectrum, okay? But that's a way overused word. People want to automatically say their ex is a narcissist just because they're mad at them, and that's not always the case, okay, at all. So, yeah. All right, Death reversed. What you thought was dead, Gemini, you're going to hear from this person. Page of Wands in the upright. Have they moved on? No, they have not. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Have they worked on themselves? Again, no. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. Is there still codependent energy if you were to go back into this dynamic? Nine of Cups is in reverse. Yes. There's still emotion here, possibly on your part with the Six of Cups. You definitely have a lot of fond memories, fair enough. But you also remember the turmoil and the drama and all that stuff with the Five of Wands here. You know, this person may have cheated on you or messed around or bailed on you with somebody else. And the reason I say that is the Five of Wands can often speak to competition and all of the chaos and drama and internal turmoil that entails many times, okay? This person is stuck and has hit rock bottom, and that's the very center of this reading, Gemini. And I got to tell you something. For the majority of you, that is the motivation for them reaching out, okay? They're looking to you, Gemini, their safety net. Good old Gemini, imagine that, right? To be their safety net and to save them because they are hurting. And you know what? At the end of the day, only one person on the planet can save this person. And it ain't me, and it ain't you. It's them. You can't save me, Gemini, and I can't save you, but I'm the only person that can save me. You're the only person that can save you. This person's the only person that can save them. Don't get it twisted, because if you go back into this dynamic, they're coming at this from a codependent energy. And if you go back into this dynamic and try to be their savior and fix them and be on their construction crew, which I posted about that on my community page earlier, you're going to go back into trying to fix somebody and help somebody with the idea that you can help them get through something or give them a leg up. No, romance is a distraction. All you're going to do is distract them from feeling what they need to feel to face their own issues in their shadow, okay? And that's what this is about, okay? So sometimes the most loving thing that we can do for another human is to allow them to experience the consequences of their decisions, their behaviors, and their choices. And if you go back into this dynamic, it is not love. If you walk away from this dynamic, that's love, okay? You make that person hit rock bottom and stay there, because rock bottom is where we all have to go before we spiritually ascend many times, and it looks different for a lot of us, okay? It's the same thing as a person recovering from, you know, if those of you who watch documentaries or things, you know, interventions, stuff like that, a person has to hit rock bottom where they have nowhere else to go, no one else to turn to, and they have to be their own hero, okay? So that's what I see here, Gemini, and that's what you need to know. All right, so that's where we're at here. We've got a lot of fire here. We've got water, and that's it on the minor arcana. On the majors, we have Scorpio. So it could be any sign, right? Could be any sign, and, you know, if that fits, then fine. If it doesn't fit, then just don't try to force it, okay? All right, so there we go. All right. All right. Hey, Ashley, I don't know if I said hello to you or not. Days run together sometimes, right? Y'all don't forget to hit the like button. We got right at 100 folks in the house. All right, Gemini, thank you for watching. On to the Cancerians. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What you need to know, Cancer? What you need to know? Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Cancerians. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Cancer, I'm doing something different with individual readings. And so in about 4 days, you will see a video for water signs, okay? And there will be individual sign readings for all of the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Within that, they will be the same length as what an individual video would be, but it will just be combined together. And I think that way I can get to read for the individual signs more often. The length is going to be about the same as it would be in an individual reading, okay? All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pam, you're cracking me up. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you need to know, Cancer? What do you need to know? The Justice card, the Nine of Wands, the Sun card. I'm about to roast y'all. The High Priestess in reverse, the Six of Swords, the Emperor, Page of Wands, the Lovers, and the Knight of Cups reverse. You got a decision here with this Lovers card. Okay, maybe more than one decision. Well, Linda, thank you for that, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Linda, Queen of Swords. I love that. You know, I dressed as the Queen of Swords on my channel for Halloween. So I like that. That's one of my favorite cards, being an air sign myself. Okay. Cancer. You got a decision to make. You guys are too young to know this song. It goes back to the 70s. Torn between two lovers. Possibly. But it possibly may just be a decision between a person and not going down this path, if you know what I mean. And I definitely see you making a decision here. Okay, the Lover's card is about making a decision. You may have somebody to reach out to you. I mean, I think you've got communication here with the Page of Wands, okay, and the High Priestess in reverse. Possibly, I don't have past energy, but this is somebody you may have known for a period of time, maybe, maybe not. I don't even have the Six of Cups, so I don't see a lot of history, but it's somebody that you knew them a long time and haven't heard from them, or they come in and you don't know anything about them, and they're like brand new and they just come out of nowhere and you didn't even know they existed, kind of thing. Could be either one of those two things. Okay, so hear me out on this. All right, the Justice card is here. I think you're trying to be fair to everybody, but at the same time, you're stressed out about your decision. That, I see you being stressed out. You want your happily ever after here with the Sun card, and you know that that it's very possible, if you just make the right decision of who to stay with and who to walk away from. Let me give you some clues. You got one that's very, very mature. Now, again, these decisions, you may be faced with. The first decision may look like you're choosing between a person and just being alone. The second decision, and then you may have a second decision with a different person. Or you literally could be choosing between two people. Could be either way. All right, so take what resonates here. But you've got one that is really, really in your energy here with the Knight of Cups, okay? This one, everything is everybody else's fault, okay? Knight of Cups in reverse. This person's extremely immature. They can't see the forest for the trees, basically. It's like, when the sun is out, but they got the cloud over their head and it's raining, just on them. And they're manifesting it because they're in that energy. They're just kind of, we're on Cancer, Miss J. They're kind of just walking around and not seeing that they're literally manifesting their own rain cloud, if you will. But you got one here. This one's worth pursuing. This is divine counterpart energy. Very mature, very stable. Could be solid in business, okay, with this Emperor card here. And I see this may be a distance here, okay? Six of Swords here. I see you moving away from drama and this victim mode mentality that is one of yours that would overburden you if you were to stay in that energy. And I see you going towards divine counterpart energy. The way that this is laying on my board, just so you know, it came out like this. This is moving towards this. This one is literally facing and going in the direction. That's the way that this showed up on the board. Okay, so I see that very, very clearly, moving away from this business, okay, and towards this one, divine counterpart energy. And I don't get hung up on gender here, because I darn sure don't, okay? But there's a distance card here. I think you're, very well could be dealing with somebody at a distance. One of these two, possibly the good one, might be at a distance. I'd love to hear from you guys, okay? But it's like tables are turning in your direction, and you're manifesting that because you are moving toward peace and happiness and better days, and quite honestly, you're happily ever after, okay? Where there is equal emotional investment, a lot of passion, okay? And that sort of thing. So I like this a lot for you, Cancer gang. And I'll tell y'all what, I'm about to roast. And I never do this in a live, but I am serious. Let me give you the zodiac signs, Cancer, real quick, and then I'll say what I was about to say. We have fire and air and water, and then we have a lot of major arcanas here, big energies, more majors than not. You've got Libra, you've got Leo, you've got Aries, you've got Pisces, Cancer, and Gemini. So very, very big energies in your life right now. You will probably feel this. This is going to be an intense time for you. I see that very, very clearly. Stay balanced. That's why the Justice card is here too, to tell you that. Stay balanced, keep it cool. As I said, y'all, I'm about to roast. Can I please have 30 seconds to go put on a t-shirt and take off this thing? It is hot and I'm hot. I get hot when I read, and I'm sorry, I don't like doing this in a live. If I was not absolutely miserable right now, I would not do it. Please hang out. Give me 30 seconds. I'm just going to go grab a t-shirt, throw this off, throw a t-shirt on, and I will be right back. And I am so sorry. Okay, y'all, but just give me a minute. I will be right back, and I will be a better reader for it. I guarantee you that. Okay? Oh my God, Abby, I'm about to die. Probably going to get hot in here, but I'm turning the heat off. All right, I'm so sorry, y'all. Thank you for your patience. It's 34 degrees outside. I don't know why I'm so hot. I guess I just let it get hot in the house. I turned every heater in this house off, so probably in 30 minutes I'm going to be shivering. And I'm sorry, but yes, I know, right? So, all right, now I got my nicer t-shirt on. I'm much happier now. I got the heat all off and da-da-da-da, but yeah, okay. Thank you for that. All right, let's timestamp for the Leos. Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm still hot. I wish I could turn on the fucking air conditioner right now. Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hey, Hillhawk, I would be in my pajamas more often than not when I'm modding in other channels. I'm posted up in my bed, and my pajamas are my comfort clothes for sure. Leo, if you didn't notice it, there was a video I did earlier today for fire signs. Your individual sign reading, which is the same length as it would be if I had done your video separate, is timestamped in that video, and you can go and get that in there. I'm experimenting there with something new, and I think I will be able to get to the individual signs more often if I do that, right? That's funny, Hillhawk. No, my Rolling Stones t-shirt, I think it's in the other closet. I think that's where it is. All right, but here we go. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you need to know, Leo? Oh my gosh, the heat just cut off. Praise the Almighty, yes. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, here we go. Oh, messages out of nowhere. 8 of Wands, but you're not going to know where you stand. Okay, the Moon card, the 9 of Cups. In reverse, by the way. The Emperor. Oh, the Ace of Swords. 3 of Swords in the upright. King of Wands reversed. 8 of Pentacles reversed. And the Chariot reversed, and I know why. I know why that Chariot's in reverse, Leo, and you do too, don't you? Yep, for the Leo I'm reading for, you already know, because the Ace of Swords is at the very center of this thing. You see clearly. You see it all. Yes, you do. Let's talk it through. 8 of Wands is in the upright. This is communication out of nowhere. I don't have past energy. But I'm not saying it's not past energy either. So it could be either way. But you've got somebody reaching out to you, and I don't know, I think it's probably may even come from somebody that you don't expect it to come from. Okay? It may be a person that you know, but this type of communication from this person is unexpected by you. Okay? Either that, or it's out of nowhere, somebody you've not heard from in a while. Could be either one of those things. But you can bet your sweet bippity, it may very well take you by surprise. Some of you, maybe. But the main card is here. Shady shit. Codependent energy, 9 of Cups in reverse, fickle. And it's probably more fickle than codependent, although sometimes those things can actually be hand in hand, and codependency can sometimes look like being fickle. Codependency is very complicated, much too much for purposes of this reading, but so we'll stick to the topic at hand. But the Emperor card is here. The Ace of Swords, okay, victory all day long. Seeing things clear as a bell. Three of Swords is here. This is a heartbreak looking for a place to happen. This person that is reaching out to you, many of you Leos, may be involved with another person. But I'm just saying that. King of Wands is in reverse, player energy. Okay? The Eight of Pentacles is in reverse, okay? And the Chariot is in reverse. I'm going to tell you why the Chariot's in reverse. This is Leo. This is Leo. Putting the brakes on. Nah. No, we ain't going down that path. My Leo ain't doing that. My Leo knows good and damn well that the people watching me, my Leos, they're not a side chick or a side dick. No, they're not. That's why the Chariot's in reverse. You're not going to have it. You're not going to have it. You're putting the brakes on this one. No, hell to the no. Hell to the no. That's what I hear you saying. The Emperor card, you know who you are, and you know that you're worth more than this crap, and you're not going down this path. I see it real clearly. That's why the Eight of Pentacles is here in reverse. Okay? You see this for every bit of instability it is. It would be very draining on you. No, it would be draining on you. That's why you're not entertaining it. That's why the Chariot's in reverse. You're not moving forward on this thing. And this may be somebody at a distance. But the other thing that you need to understand is this person, the reason that I've got the Nine of Cups in reverse here, I will try to go into this as quick as I can in a brief a way as I can, but I know exactly what's going on here. What's wrong is this person is looking for another person to fill their cup up and make them happy. And the person that they're involved with isn't doing that. Well, no one else can. There's nothing, there is that, when I say this person is not filling their cup, that's not bad on their person. It's bad on this person here for expecting that person to, because only I can fill up my cup, okay? So they're disillusioned, okay? So it looks like fickle energy, but it's really codependency because you're looking for somebody else to fix you, okay? Well, when this person isn't fixing them, then they reach out to you, okay? And that is fickle, and it's also codependent. So I think I hopefully quickly illustrated how those two things can be in existence and in the same dynamic and actually cause a person to act fickle, okay? So the Eight of Pentacles is here in reverse because you know it would drain the fuck out of you if you were to go down this path, and probably emotionally drain you and energetically with the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You see it for what it is. I ain't worried about you, Leo. The Ace of Swords is right here at the center. You're going to smell this coming. Yep, you see it. You see it. The Ace of Swords is a card of triumph over adversity. It's a card of clarity and seeing the truth for what it is. It is a victory card. So this is probably a test. Could be somebody from the past, but for a lot of you, it's not, okay? So kind of weird here. So take what resonates on this. But I don't think you will expect to hear from this person because you know they're involved. And you're like, what are you reaching out to me for? You're with Susie Q or, Sally Joe or Johnny C. Well, that's probably the part that's going to surprise you. But what's not going to be a problem for you to see at all is that this is bullshit. And you ain't, that part, you ain't even going to stutter. I'm just going to tell you, you ain't even going to think about it. Nope, you ain't even taking a pause to go into your head and try to, this is clear as a bell to you. Just as soon as they approach you, you're going to be like, what? No. You got to be kidding me. Click, block, delete, forevermore in a day. I now pronounce you blocked and deleted. That's how I hear you handling this, Leo. God, what is going on in the collective these days? I don't know. But I see you standing in your power. And I think because of where you are, this is probably a test. I mean, it smells like it. It looks like it. The cards tell me that. And what I think you're doing is I think you'll pass this test. And I think down the road, you're going to have something viable. I mean, you've got to. If you're vibing in this Emperor energy, very mature and stable, okay, which is where I put you in this whole spread, then you're in divine counterpart energy. And this person sees that. And you look very attractive. Well, thank you, but no. Right? Okay. So we have fire, water, air, and Earth, literally every zodiac sign. You pull Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, heavy Cancer, in fact, and Aries, okay? So there you go, Leo. I know I took a long time, but that needed to be explained a little bit. So there you go. All right, Leo, gang. Hope that helped, all right? And don't forget, again, to check out your individual reading that I did in the fire signs earlier today. All right, let's get a sip of coffee. All right. Let's go to the Virgo. Virgo Nation. Virgo Nation. Virgos. All right, I need my Virgos to represent. Where y'all at? I need me some Virgo energy. I know I got some Virgos up in here. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Well, hello, Mary. How are you doing? Hey, Raj. How are you doing? Good to see everybody. Hey, Lefty Letty. What's up? Pam, how you doing? Hey, Mary Hewitt. Gurin. I hope I said that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. You know I love you. All right, Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What you need to know about love. Green-eyed Virgo. All right, I heard that. We've done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and we are on Virgo. If you didn't hear your sign, it's because it hasn't been read yet. Hey, Transformation Queen. Hey, Alicia. All right, Virgos. There's that. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this message, people. Six of Cups, death reversed. Shit. Virgo, I got to call it, but look here. This is past energy, okay? Y'all know it. I ain't got to. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I hate to hell you're not going down this path unless it's a good path. Now, people can change, so let me just shut up. It may be different than what I think. All right, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Strength cards, King of Wands in reverse. Man, if that King of Wands in reverse, and Ace of Pentacles in reverse, if that King of Wands in reverse keeps coming, and the Seven of Swords in the upright, holy shit, who is this, Virgo? Ted Bundy? Queen of Wands. And the Lover's card, okay. Interesting, it's a decision. It's an important decision. That's why the Lover's card is here, Virgo. Welcome to Ascension 101, maybe 102 or 103 or 210, 201. Okay, you may be more like sophomore year, whatever. This is part of the process, okay? I think this is more in a more advanced move. I got to hand it to you. This is a test. I can tell you that up front, so don't freak out about it. The Lover's card. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Whoever this is with, you've got history with. And you have some pleasant memories, or they do, or both. Possibly still have emotion for them. You thought it was dead, but it ain't, baby. Death reversed. Right? Resurrection of something you thought was dead and gone. Player energy still. King of Wands reversed. Seven of Swords in the upright. They're hiding something. There's shady shit here. And quite honestly, they're not all the way in. They're 1 foot in and 1 foot out sometimes with that Seven of Swords. They could be messing around with other people or another person. Sometimes the Seven of Swords can speak to that. That's not true for everyone that I'm reading for. But the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. There is a comeback around here, but this person has ulterior motives. I'm just going to tell you that. I'm just going to tell you that. And it's going to be very draining for you. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? Financially, energetically, in just about every way. Interestingly, you know, Virgo, you're an earth sign. Pentacles is earth. It's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It's going to drain my earth energy right out of me. You, right, Virgo? The Queen of Wands is here, though. And I'm going to tell you, I like this Queen of Wands. And I'm going to tell you something. And I know this is fire energy, but hear me out. There's an illustration that I need to show you with these two cards. You pull the Queen of Wands in the upright. You pull the King of Wands in reverse. Do not get caught up in the gender. Okay, this person you thought was your match. All right. Does this look like a match to you? No, this would be a match, but this is not. This is not, okay? This is player energy. This guy's here. These two, yeah, that's Mutt and Jeff right there. They're a match. They ain't got no place in the world of a Queen of Wands, okay? And hear me out. The Queen of Wands is busy and happy and vibing well and has no fucks to give. about bullshit. Okay, she'll be nice to this person. I think you'll be nice to this person when they come around if you're in this energy. Okay, nothing personal. I want you to eat, but not on my table. Okay, Lover's card. Take the high road. That's what that would tell you to do. It's a choice between two people, which those two people may or may not cross your path at the same time. It's an important decision here. That's why this is here. This is important. You pass this test, it's like going to the next level on your curriculum in the Ascension, getting your degree in Ascension. And that's what this is about. It's a big fat test, Virgo. It's a big fat test. That's what this is, and it's all it is. The Queen of Wands and the upright card, quite honestly, I'll tell you what I always hear when I see that card. Ain't nobody got time for that. She's too busy. And I don't care if you're a male or a female, Virgo. It doesn't matter to me. But I think you're going to take the tack of, I do not have time to entertain the likes of wannabes. No, this is somebody pretending to be something they're not. And that's why this is in the reverse. And they're pretending to be my match. But guess what? They've got ulterior motives. They may be trying to use me for money. Now, that could be the case with that Eight of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Pentacles reverse. They're trying to use you for something. Stability, possibly, a roof, whatever. And they're not going to be upfront about it. Okay? And they're not coming at this from emotion. No, they're not. If they were, this card and this card wouldn't be here. Okay? They're not. Nor would this card or this card. Okay? So, they're not coming at this for the right reasons. Okay? And you can't trust it. And I don't think that you are going to have trouble seeing it. I think you're going to pass this test. I think you're going to go to the next level. And I think you're going to get your undergraduate degree in Ascension and probably graduate with honors. Congratulations, Virgo. Okay. And, you know, you're poised. If you're in this energy, you're actually poised to bring in something viable where you really will then have your match, okay? And there will be a lot of passion with that one, okay? So I like that for you a lot. All right. Now, let me give you the zodiac signs before we move on, Virgo. So we have earth and water and fire and air, every zodiac sign. The majors, what has hit you is Scorpio, Leo, and Gemini. So there you go. Could be a placement in your chart or a person you're dealing with, okay? And, you know, I think, Virgos, you do have something viable coming. The Lover's card is a choice between two lovers, but it may not be that you are faced with that decision at the same time. So you might be not deciding between two people. You might first pass the test and then second have the intense, happy one coming in where there's a lot of love, a lot of passion, that comes along with that lover's dynamic when it's in a romance standpoint, okay? But that advice is to take the high road, Virgo. So I like this for you. All right, so that's it for you, Virgos. That's it for you, Virgos. All right, I already gave y'all the zodiac signs, so I'm not going to repeat that again. Hope that helps you guys, Virgos. Man, a lot of tests going on right now. Big, big, fat energies, right? All right, so there we go. All right. Yes, Libra is next. All right. We have done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and we are doing Libra. All right, Libra gang, Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And Libra, heads up. I am doing individual readings grouped together with your other two air signs, okay? Yours will probably be done day after tomorrow, so look for that. And I will timestamp those, okay? And I think by doing, it won't be any shorter than it would be if it were in a separate video. And I think by doing this way, I should be able to read for you guys more often and your detailed love reading. So just be on the lookout for that. And I would love to hear back from you guys how you feel about that, okay? All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, my fellow air sign. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's take a look. All right, Libra. You pulled your own card in the upright, Justice card. 9 of Wands. 5 of Wands. What's going on around you? High Priestess in reverse. All right. Sun card. Very center. Okay. 6 of Wands. You're going after yours. Fair. 6 of Wands in reverse. Fool card in the upright. 4 of Wands in the upright. What the F? What the F? And the Empress reversed. Okay. So, very interesting. I'm looking at this thing. There's a lot of fire here. Lots and lots of fire here. There's other stuff too, but hear me out. And I'm going to tell you something. There's a lot of major arcanas here. This is huge. There's only one element here. There's fire. And the signs that have hit, let me give you the signs that have hit individually from the major arcana real quick. You've got Leo, you've got Pisces, you've got Leo, you've got you've got Libra, Leo, Pisces, Taurus, and Aries. Okay, you've got 5 major arcana cards sitting here. Big, big, big energies right now in your world. Okay, you probably feel it. Okay, Libra, you probably feel it. But you know, I think that you've really been working on yourself. Otherwise, the Justice card would not have come up in the upright. The 9 of Wands, though, it's like, what I really think is that you are faced with a decision too. You've got one that would really be just a hot mess, dumpster fire here with the 9 of Wands, 5 of Wands, and the Empress in reverse. That's a card of a disaster, and that would be going against everything that your intuition is telling you. That's why the High Priestess is in reverse here. Okay, but you do have something very viable here with the Sun card and the 4 of Wands. Some of you may have as many as 3 different options. These may not come along at the same time, so bear that in mind. But you're going to take a leap of faith with one of these that is viable. The reason I know that you're taking a leap of faith that is wise is because the Fool card is here in the upright. The Fool card is here in the upright because it's an intuitive leap of faith. The Fool in the tarot is not a fool like you and I think of in everyday language. The Fool is like the jester in the King's Court that people go to for advice, the King specifically, because this Fool is so wise and intuitive. So you'll listen to your intuition on this one, but there's one, if you went down, that there would be a lot of drama, competition. You'd feel ignored, and you'd feel like you were doing all the work. Okay? But I don't think you're going down that path. That's a disaster here with the Empress in reverse, okay? That's somebody that's going to pretend to be a lot more than what they are, but I hope you will see that, okay? I hope you will not ignore your intuition on that one, and I hope you'll take a leap of faith here with this Sun card, 4 of Wands, 1111 card, white picket fence, you know, 2.5 kids, golden retriever with your person, okay? Very stable, lots of long-term abundance and happiness with the Sun card, and that's at the very center of this reading. So, and the majors, you know, I mean, that's a major arcana. Most readers feel the Sun card is the best card in the deck, and I don't disagree, but, yeah, so it's pretty, this is a pretty significant thing. The 4 of Wands is reminding you, 1111, you're exactly where you're supposed to be, Libra. So just chill, stay balanced, keep the faith, keep yourself going, and make good decisions about where to put your energy and where not to. All right? So I do appreciate that for you guys. Okay, I appreciate that, Debbie. And I mean, I see that for you guys is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I zoned out for a second. Right. But yeah, I do think that's the case here. And I think you've got decisions to make about where you're going to put your energy. Are you going to put it in a situation where you feel like you're fighting a losing battle and you're having to compete for somebody's attention and they still ignore you, and that would be against your better judgment? Or are you going to take a leap of faith with the right one to move away from the wrong one and towards yourself and then towards the right one? If that makes sense, Libra. Okay? All right. I've already given you the zodiac signs, Libra, so I won't go doing that again, okay? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Fawn. Glad to do it. Always a pleasure and an honor that you guys turn to me to watch tarot. All right. I'm probably freezing my daughter to death with this heat off, but it is what it is, right? All right, let's go to the Scorpio game. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We'll do the collective at the end, too, y'all, so definitely stick around for that. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you need to know, Scorpio game? Team Scorpio. Absolutely, Goldust. My pleasure. All right, Team Scorpio. Definitely pop out of the chat real quick and hit that like button. I do appreciate those of you who have already done that, okay? Thank you so much. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's take a look. Well, Patricia, thank you, honey. Thank you for your wise advice. That's so sweet of you. Truly do appreciate you. Thank you for that. All right, Scorpio, what we got for you? Scorpio stinger butts. You're hilarious, Ashley. Oh, Scorpio, the Five of Swords is here. That's the first card out. Okay, let's talk about it. Oh, Four of Wands. Okay, I hear the divine telling you to hang tight. 11-11. It happens for a reason. Okay, I hear you being reminded, whatever this is, Seven of Wands, you're going to be a victory. Seven of Wands is a victory card. So whatever this is, it's going to be okay. Eight of Swords, don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't be mad. Queen of Swords is in reverse. Don't be mad. Don't get mad. Don't get angry. Don't get freaked out. Don't get up in your head. Fool in the upright. Follow your intuition. Trust the divine. King of Cups in reverse. Okay, we see that one. The Tower in reverse. Good on you. And the Five of Wands. Okay, so here we go. All right, so this is a slippery slope, Scorpio, but I think you can navigate this if you'll hear me out, okay? Slippery slopes are a part of this thing, okay? And there's lessons in slippery slopes, all right? I don't have past energy here per se. For some of you, it may involve somebody from your past, but I don't think for the majority of you it does. But look here, the Five of Swords is here. Let me tell you what's going to cross your path. What's going to cross your path is this. It is a person who is a pro at mind games. And if you're not careful, it will put you up in your head dealing with this person, Eight of Swords. Okay? And it will make you wonder what the hell is going on. Queen of Swords in reverse. You'll feel like you cannot hear your intuition, and when you do hear it, you'll second guess it. If you're not careful. If you're not careful. This person is a pro at mind games. Maybe deceptive, maybe win at all costs, maybe somebody very self-centered. Okay, and definitely somebody who is very emotionally unavailable, emotionally unintelligent, and emotionally immature. King of Cups in reverse. Cold, just like Maroon 5 sings about. Cold enough to chill my bones. I don't know the rest of the words, but you get it, all right? But look here. This person is cold as ice. They do not care. Five of Swords. They don't care. They don't care that they're causing you to be, they don't care that they're playing mind games. It's a win at all costs. This is a person that is trying to climb to the top. They don't care who they step on to get there. They're not doing this the right way. You know, the right way to be competitive is to compete with yourself the day before. Okay, not with another person and try to step on and hurt other people. We can all win, right? There's enough pie, we can all have a good hefty slice. That's the way manifestation, healthy manifestation, works, okay? But this person is competitive as all get out. Whoa, is it ever? Do not ignore your intuition. Do not ignore your intuition on this one. Your intuition is going to scream at you, okay? And if you're not careful, this is going to cause you to go up in your head and second guess that intuition, okay? That's why the Eight of Swords is here and the Queen of Swords is in reverse. It's a big fat warning for you, Scorpio. And it's telling you, listen to your intuition. You know, it has never failed you, and I promise it never, ever will. But at any rate, there's a victory that you can have here. That's why the Seven of Wands is here. Okay? And it's a huge victory for you, I can tell you. Seven of Wands ain't no joke. When you get that card in your energy, baby cakes. That ain't freshman year, okay? It's good stuff. All right, now, avoid the disaster here. The Tower card is here. The Five of Wands is here. Do not stoop to the level that this person would have you in. This person is drama. This person is mind games. This person may make you compete with other people for their attention. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. Let me tell you something. Divine counterparts, emperors and empresses, whichever you are, I don't really care. We don't compete. We don't have to. We know what we bring to the table. We don't chase, we attract. We don't have to chase. Okay? Right? You're reminded of that, Scorpio. All right? You do have something coming across your path that's viable. The Fool card is here, and the Fool card is not stupid. The Fool in the tarot is not stupid. It has nothing to do with the traditional definitions. It's about taking an intuitive leap of faith. It's a wise decision. It may not look good on paper, but by God, you're following your intuition. And if, to me, for the Fool card to be here, that can't mean that you're taking a leap of faith with this Five of Swords energy. No, you're taking a leap of faith in another direction towards something with real value, because the Fool does not take stupid leaps of faith. Otherwise, that would be in the reverse. No, the Fool in the upright is taking a leap of faith using their intuition. It would be ignoring your intuition to go after this Five of Swords. So this Fool card tells me, Scorpio, you do have something viable coming, but this is like a heads up to you of what to avoid in the minefield of the dating world if you're not careful, and what it could lead to if you go down this path. Do I think you're going to? No. If I thought that, then I wouldn't see the Fool card here in the upright and the Seven of Wands, a victory card. Okay, this is a test. You'll pass. You can. Okay. So, let's see here. We have air, water, fire, and then we have Aries and Scorpio. Could be any sign though, right? All right, so there you go, Scorpio gang. Hope that helped. Hope that helped, Scorpio. Hope that helped. All right. So there you go. There you go. I like these readings for y'all, all right? I like these readings. I like these readings. Well, I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you guys so much for the likes and the comments and the shares, the super chats. Thank you all for that. I appreciate it. Well, hello, Vinny. How are you doing? Well, good deal. Congratulations, Vinny. That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. I hope you're doing good, Hillhawk. I don't know if I said hello to you or not. Hey, Misty and Abby, how y'all doing? Cody, strong arm them. That's hilarious, Cody. All right. So, moving right along to the Archers. Sagittarius. I talked to both of them privately, and they're doing well. Both of them are doing well. Jenna is, they're both been dealing with some health issues, and we'll just leave it at that. But yeah, keep them close to your heart, Ashley. Okay. But yeah, they're doing good. I've talked with them privately, and I told both of them, you're here when you're here. A lot of times Crystal's in the background and you don't even know she's here, but she just has not been feeling good. Jenna has been dealing with some stuff. Really tough stuff. So keep both of them close to your heart, okay? Okay. So, I don't know what you're asking to pay for, Rachel, but I'm not doing super chats right now. I may later. May tomorrow or something, okay? All right, so let's go to the Saggies, and I'm going to really timestamp this time. Okay, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sagittarius, if you didn't know, Sagittarius, I uploaded your individual sign. It is the same length as it would be in an individual video, but it is in the fire signs video, and it's called Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. If you did not see that, it got uploaded earlier today. And it's the same length as it would be. It's time-stamped, and it was the same length as it would be if it were in an individual video. So if you have not checked that out, Sagittarius, go check it out, okay? All right, Sagittarius, what do you need to know? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's take a look, Saggy. Yes, ma'am, Ashley. All right, Sagittarius. And, you know, Ashley, Roxy's doing good, too. Miss Roxiful, she works a lot of hours. She's an RM, but I'm going to tell you something. Miss Roxiful, she has her proverbial shit together. Right? She's very smart about astrology. She's taught me so much. She is pretty amazing. All right. But she doesn't come a lot just because she works a lot of hours. She's a busy girl, right? All right, Sagittarius, what do you need to know? Six of Cups, Two of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. This come back around energy. You got a reconciliation card and past energy here. King of Swords, World reversed. Unfinished business, Knight of Wands in reverse. The World reversed, Knight of Wands is in the upright. I said this backwards. The King of Swords is in the upright, World reversed, which is unfinished business. The Knight of Wands in the upright. Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, I like this. Oh, the Lover's card. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. Oh, Saggy said, well, that one came out, so I'm going to let it come out. This Five of Wands came out like as a bonus part of your reading, but it just kind of gives more to the story. But no surprise with everything else. Let's talk about it, Sagittarius. This past energy come back around energy all day long. And I'm going to tell you, they weren't emotionally invested to the degree that you are them, and they're not now. They're not emotionally invested now either. But they have not walked away from an energetic standpoint. There is unfinished business here. And I do think that one of two things is the case. Some of you are going to hear from this person. Some of you, the reason this is showing up in your reading so strongly is because there are unhealed issues that need to be addressed in your own shadow. Do I think you're going to do that? Yes, I do. Now, for those of you who this has come back around as literal, where you actually hear from a person, the King of Swords is here. You see this for what it is. And I think you're going to take a very wise approach. And look here, you've got this Knight of Wands come back around energy. That's somebody who is absolutely a bull in a china shop. They leave a trail of dumpster fire madness behind them everywhere they go. They are an instigator, sometimes passive aggressive. Okay, very bitter, very angry, a shit stirrer, okay, bull in a china shop, exhausting to deal with. Sometimes they are this person may be at a distance, but they may be energetically distant at times, or they may have been. They may be coming back from energetic and or geographic distance, okay? The Five of Wands is here. Why? Because this is the shit. This is what it looks like when the Knight of Wands is done. Everybody's fighting with everybody, and nobody even knows what they're fighting about, and nobody really knows who they're fighting against. It's just a big fat clusterfuck, okay? That's what that's about. And that's why that was your extra card that came out. And it came out literally sitting right next to the Knight of Wands. It fell out. And it came out. And that's why. Because this person causes this. And you know it. You know it. Why? I think this is your energy. Don't get caught up in gender. Okay? This is your energy. Now, are you going to try to clear the air and be, yes, you are. Why do I say that? Because the Five of Cups is in reverse and the Nine of Swords is in reverse. You're working through your shit and you've healed and you're trying to clear up your karma with this person and not have to do a repeat with this bullshit next lifetime or next relationship. So if there's an apology to be made, you'll make it and you'll mean it. If there is an apology to be accepted, you'll take it and you'll accept it. You will tell this person you wish them well and you will mean it. And you will tell them that you hope they eat somewhere else. And that's how that's going to roll. Okay? And that's how I see this rolling. The Lover's card is here. It's a very, very important decision. And the Lover's card will tell you take the high road. The Lover's card also tells me that what you may or may not be aware of is by making a decision to not go down this path, you are also making a decision about another person that is coming along in the future that is probably better. Why do I say that? The Five of Cups in reverse ain't no joke. And I think that's your energy, which is super cool because that is actually a person wise enough, King of Swords, to look back at the situation at some point and actually be grateful and say, yes, it was the most horrible thing ever. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, but I could not be more grateful for going through the experience because of where I am now, I would never have otherwise been. The Nine of Swords is in reverse here. What that tells me is this. You're coming to a place where you're sleeping at night, you're feeling better, and you see light at the end of the tunnel. It ain't the train light. No, it's the light of the divine leading you forward. You're optimistic and you're feeling better, you're sleeping better, you're eating. You're not sitting around missing somebody, and you actually realize that this thing is best left in the past. And yes, you'll apologize where apologies are needed so that any unfinished business, on your side at least, becomes finished. And the nice thing is when World card goes in the upright, there's a lot of great self-awareness, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. It's really similar to the Nine of Cups energy. Okay, great self-awareness with that card. Highly spiritual card. A lot of work to get to the World energy in the upright. And I think if you do this thing right, you'll be there, Sagittarius. And the World card is somebody who truly is relationship ready for the next phase of the journey, completed that cycle, ready for the next phase, looking forward with optimism, looking back with gratitude, making good decisions and passing tests. That's what that's about. Okay, Sagittarius, I like this for you a lot. We've got water energy here. We have air and fire. And we have Gemini in the majors. Could be any signs that you're dealing with, okay? Just keep that in mind. I don't get too worried about the zodiac signs, okay? Let's take what resonates there, Sagittarius. Take what resonates. I like that for you, Saggy. Really, really do. So good on you. Let me get a sip of tea. Wow. All right. Thank you, Maria. I hope you're doing good. Hey, Misty, I'm just money, no less. See, that's not cool. Yeah, but you see it for what it is. It ain't going to tangle you up. I don't see it tangling you up. Let's go to the Capricorns. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, Capricorn, I'm doing individual sign readings grouped into one video. Each one is the same length as they would be in an individual video, but I'm grouping yours with Taurus and Virgo in an earth signs thing. Well, hello, MT. Thank you. Oh, MT. Thank you for that, love. I appreciate you. That's so sweet of you. But okay, Capricorn, I'm grouping the individual readings by element. So you will see, my plan is tomorrow to do earth signs, and I'll do Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Each one will be the same length as they would normally be in the individual videos, but I feel like I'll be able to read for you guys more often that way, okay? I'll come back around to the earth signs more often than if I just go through all the 12 zodiac signs individually, if that makes sense, okay? So just keep that in mind, Capricorn. Be on the lookout, and let me hear from y'all and know how y'all like this idea right now. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What you need to know. Thank you, Maria. Thank you for that feedback. Hey, Cottage. Just came in time for the Sagittarius reading. All right, well, good deal. All right, Capricorn. This damn Five of Swords. The World card, though. You shutting it down, aren't you? I heard that. I heard that. Well, look at you. Oh, yeah. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. That's what I hear you saying. Let's talk about all the cards. Let me give them to you. Five of Swords, King of Pentacles, Three of Swords in reverse, the World in the upright, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Swords in the upright, and the Devil in reverse. Right? Well, hello, Katie. Welcome in. I'm a Cap Moon, so welcome in. All right. Glad you're here. Glad you found us, Katie. So here comes this thing. Here comes this thing. I'm going to put you, Capricorn, in the King of Pentacles energy. Why? Because you are an earth sign. And I think you are really at a place where you've gotten a lot more stable in recent days, weeks, possibly months. Okay, whatever the case may be. If you're not there, you're headed there. We're reading for more than one Capricorn, so keep that in mind. You could be anywhere on this timeline, but you're healing. You're healing. The Three of Swords here, you're healing, which is a beautiful card. You know, and it's a gradual thing. Are there days along that healing journey where you have rough days? Yeah, but more often than not, your days are pretty good. You know, you're healing from this thing in the past. All right, this Five of Swords. This Five of Swords ain't never good when it's in the upright. The things it can represent are many. It can be somebody who is a win-at-all-cost, competitive SOB, liar, cheater, cover-up, you know, somebody that's a pro at mind games and, you know, just all that kind of BS. But I don't want to go too much down that path because I think you're healing from whatever this thing is. Yes, it's important that it happened, and it did happen, and this person is responsible, and I know it hurt like hell. Okay, so please don't take it that I'm making light of this because I'm not belaboring this particular card. It's just that you're not in victim mode according to these cards. You're overcoming and healing from this. And so I'm not going to put you back in that energy except to be able to look back and just say, okay, here's where you've come from and here's where you are, okay, and or where you're headed. You're healing from the toxicity here, the Devil in reverse. The Ten of Wands tells me this, Capricorn. This has been a tough journey for you, this healing, okay? And the Ten of Wands tells me that you are closer to the end of a tough cycle, the World in the upright, than you realize. And it may feel like you can't go on. The Ten of Wands says one more hard push and you got it. You're closer than you realize. okay? And you've got what it takes, okay? And let me tell you something. The World card is the completion of a tough cycle. The World card is, if there is a card, as a single person, if there was a card in the tarot deck that I would like to aspire to be in energetically, there would be a couple of them, okay? The World card in the upright would be one. The Nine of Cups would be one. The Nine of Pentacles is a nice card, okay? And the Five of Cups in reverse. And of course, Queen of Swords, because I'm a Gemini and that's a thing. But I like that energy so, so much. The World card in the upright is a highly spiritual card. It is graduation, okay, if you will. It is the end of a really, really intense healing cycle. And here's what happens when you get into this World in the upright card, Capricorn. Great self-awareness, knowing who you are, what you want, what you're looking for, being ready for the next phase of the journey. Hello, romance, job, whatever. A lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of inner happiness and abundance overall, becoming a highly skilled energy worker associated with that World card in the upright. It's one of my favorite cards because it represents somebody who has come through the battle, a winner and a warrior, okay? It's like the Chariot in many ways, okay? So there you go, all right? I like this energy. Now, you're not going to waste your time on idiots. Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. Nope, nope, nope. You see right through that, Capricorn. This is maturity and wisdom right here. It goes right alongside this card right here. This is the same energy. This is your energy. Very, very wise. You can see everything. But look here. Look what you've got. Four of Wands here. That's the 1111 card. Now, this was at the very center of your reading. So make no mistake. You're on the right path, okay? You're headed toward your happily ever after, which is going to look like this. And this is very similar to Nine of Cups energy. And then along comes your white picket fence, okay? 2.5 kids, happiness, the whole 9 yards, okay? And so, and this 1111 card is reminding you, I don't know where you are on this timeline, and I don't care, and the divine doesn't either. But what the divine does care about, and what I do care about along with the divine, is that you are on this path. And I see that, and the divine sees that. And so that's why the divine is telling you, 1111, you're exactly where you're supposed to be, Capricorn. Keep on trucking. It doesn't matter if you're going 2 miles an hour or 200. Just keep moving. Just keep it moving. Don't get stagnant. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Keep trusting. Keep moving. You may feel tired. You may feel like you can't make it. But one more push. Yes, it's been hard, but look what's coming. Look what's coming, and look what's coming. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. And it's because you're right here. Stability. This is Earth energy, Capricorn. This is the top card in the suit of Pentacles, which is Earth energy. Hello, Capricorn. You got something coming in stable. A lot of abundance coming in here, too, for what it's worth. All right? So there you go. You got air and earth and fire. And then you have your own card here, very interestingly, okay? So, yeah. Healing up a lot of wounds here, Capricorns. All right? Yep, they don't call us the goats for no reason, do they, Empress Queen? All right, Capricorn, beautiful reading for you. Beautiful reading. Nice message. I like that one. Those kind are fun. All right. Let's go to the Aquarians. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I'll tell you, like I've told the other signs, Aquarius, probably Sunday you will see an air signs reading. That is going to have the individual readings for each of the air signs. Lengthwise, it will be the same as if it was an individual video. But I will do Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and I will timestamp for those probably on Sunday. And you will see that. So be looking out for that. That's your individual reading. I think doing it that way, I will be able to read for all of the signs individually more often. Okay, so we're going to test that out, see how it goes this go around. Okay. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you need to know? Absolutely, Empress Queen. Hey, Liza, how are you doing? All right. All right, Aquarius, what we got for you? What we got for you, Aquarius? All right, Aquarius. Hello, vloggers helper. Ooh, we got the, oh man, Queen of Pentacles and the World upright. Magician card? What? Hey, Katie, 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay, that could work. That could work. 3 of Wands in reverse. 5 of Cups in reverse. Put that one behind you, didn't you? That was a no-brainer. Page of Wands, the Fool card, and the Queen of Swords. Hello, Queen of Swords, Aquarius. Hello, Queen of Swords, my favorite card, one of them, yes. We are both air signs, that's your card, one of them, Aquarius. Okay, what you got here, Aquarius? What you got here? What you got here? You're taking a leap of faith, bottom line. Queen of Pentacles, you're walking into this thing, you know, in a boss-up mood. Can I just say you know what the hell you bring to the table? Can we just cut to the chase on this, Aquarius? You already know. You know. The World card is here. Completion of a tough cycle. A lot of great stuff. Great self-awareness, a lot of happiness and joy, and ready for the next phase of the journey. World, as I just got through telling the Capricorns, because they pulled that card in their reading, go hear it. It's a card of great self-awareness, having come through the battle and won big time. It is graduation and being ready for the next phase. Magician in the upright. Give me a break, Aquarius. Master of manifestation, skilled energy worker. You don't get into magician energy. That ain't child's play, okay? That's college level learning ascension here, okay? Hello. Okay, 7 of Cups in reverse. You're going to choose an option. It ain't the third-party energy one. Nope, it's not. 3 of Wands in reverse. You've been there, done that. No time for that. You put it behind you is what I'm trying to say. The 5 of Cups is in reverse. That's why. You've put that one behind you. You're grateful it happened because it puts you in the world in the upright magician energy. Okay, so great self-awareness here, Aquarius. But look at here. Look at this beautiful little page of Wands. Look at that little page. Look at something new coming your way. Flirt. Hey, Aquarius, what's up? What you doing, Aquarius? That's how that's... Hey, Aquarius, could be a fire sign. Hey, Aquarius, what you doing? You looking mighty cute today. That's how that rolls. Aquarius says, I think I'm going to jump on this. My intuition be telling me this is worth my time. Queen of Swords don't always cut things out. No. Why do you think there's a King of Swords? She's got a match. You just got to be intuitive and wise to take a leap of faith with her. Okay? And I'm putting this in your energy too. Okay? Solid boundaries, great self-awareness. The Queen of Swords ain't single. No. She just got no time for bullshit. Neither do you. That's your energy, okay? You will talk to somebody that's worth your time. But, you know, if they're low vibing, you know, whaties, you're going to wish them well. Hope they eat at another table. Okay? You don't tell them off. The Queen of Swords in the upright, she don't tell people off. She has to be in the reverse to be a bitch. No. No, you're just vibing. You just got your solid boundaries. There's a difference in walls and boundaries. The Queen of Swords has boundaries. There's certain things you won't be able to do with her. But anybody with worth their weight and worth their salt is going to have boundaries when they come at you, and that's okay. You'll be fine with that. You'll respect them. They'll respect yours, point blank, period. Intuitive leap of faith. A lot of wisdom in your decisions here. You're going to make a choice here. 7 of Cups in reverse. You got options, but you're going to narrow them down to one, and it ain't going to be this low viber that we've been talking about all this time, Aquarius, for those of you who have been watching me for any length of time. No, you're not going to, you're turning your back on that. You're turning your back on it. Yes, you are. And you're going for this new thing coming in. Can't make it up. A lot of times I call that Page of Wands Sagittarian energy. Look, and I don't care what sign it is coming in. That's not the point. Whoever's coming in is very youthful, could be younger than you, but they ain't got no fucks to give, and I mean that in the best of ways. They don't care what other people think. They're living their life and doing their thing. Probably a lot of fun, probably youthful, probably a little bit mischievous, like in a fun way, okay? That's the energy that I'm picking up from this new thing coming towards you, Aquarius. And it's probably going to kind of be a good balance for you. I'm getting that too. So I like this for you, Aquarius. All right, you've got earth and fire and water and air, literally every sign. And the majors you've picked up. Well, Brandy, thank you so much, Brandy Ray. Appreciate you, love. That means, thank you guys for your generosity. You guys are so sweet. Thank you for that, Brandy Ray. But what did I say? Okay, let me give you the zodiac signs because I think I've got my Gemini brain went. Ugh. All right, Aquarius, you got earth and water and fire and air. In the majors, what do you have here? You have Gemini and you have Aries, but it could be any sign because we've pulled literally, I think, every zodiac sign, right? Right? So there you go. Aquarius, this is probably for those of you Aquarians that I have been reading for now about a month and a half. Okay, I see that whoever this is, whatever Aquarius is that I'm picking up your energy is a high vibrational mofo. And I mean that in a complimentary way, so understand that. You're high vibrational, you've got somebody coming around, you're not entertaining that, but you got something new that you are looking at real heavily, okay? Real heavily, just saying. And I think you should. The cards tell me it's a good one, it's worth your time, that one you are looking at, Aquarius, all right? The card's been telling me that. It's a very consistent storyline, Aquarius. Okay? All right, so let's go to the Pisces. And we'll read for the collective at the end, okay? All right. Oh, thank you, Brandy Ray. So sweet of you. Thank you for that. Love you guys so much. Appreciate y'all for being here so much, okay? Don't forget to hit the like button. Comment below, especially if you're watching after the fact, okay? All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's do a Pisces reading and tell you guys what you need to know. Sorry, Debbie. They didn't know what, you know what? Just because they don't know what your value is, that's their problem, not yours. Just remember that, Debbie. Hey, Beck, how goes it, love? All right, Pisces, let's get your bedtime story. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces, what do you need to know? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's take a look. Four of Wands? Do y'all just want to stop with that? But we'll keep going. The Hangman, that's not a bad energy. That's your energy. Queen of Cups, what? Pisces, what's going on here? Six of Swords, I like that energy. Oh, the Five of Swords here. Okay, hold on. Eight of Swords, don't get up in your head about something. Chariot reversed. Ten of Swords in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so here we go. All right, definitely two options here. Two options. It's very clear to me. Very clear. All right, there is a couple of different possibilities here. Couple of different possible storylines. We are reading for more than one Pisces. So some of you that story one may apply, some of you story two. All right, let me give you story one first, Pisces. For some of you, there is somebody coming in your world who has a great amount of potential for growth and expansion and going the whole 9 yards life partner with. Okay? And for some of you, the problem here is you're hung up on something from the past that you're not hearing from, that is a person that's got you up in your head. You've not released this thing. You can't really let it go. You don't want it to be over, but you're not hearing from this person and it's not moving forward. And you need to move on from that and heal from it, because what you're doing by hanging on to that is blocking this blessing. Okay? That is going to put you in a lot better place. All right, that's storyline number one. And you know what to do. Okay, hit Auntie Karen's playlist about shadow work and healing. It's going to help you to release this person. Okay, cutting energetic ties, doing the shadow work, all of those things there, it's for free. And I put that there because it is my passion to see people find healing and peace. Okay, all right, so for those of you with storyline number two, you literally do have two options here. Okay, all right, now in either line, in either storyline, distance could be involved both energetically, emotionally, as well as geographically. So take what resonates there. All right, but hear me out, because you got a couple of distance cards here, Pisces, okay? All right, hear me out. You do have two options here. Now, you've got this Four of Wands here. That's here for two reasons, Pisces. Number one, it's telling you this. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. You're not stuck, the Hanging Man. The Hanging Man in the upright, that's your energy. You're more in your power than you realize. And I don't think if you feel stuck, you're not stuck, okay? It's all about trusting the divine and being patient. The reason the hanging man happens in our life where we sometimes feel stuck is because there are things we're not seeing that we need to see. And there are areas that we need to make sacrifices and changes in that we don't see. You're not stuck. Your 1111 is here. 4 of Wands. It's telling you exactly where you're supposed to be. Is your Queen of Cups coming? Yes. And I don't care what gender you're looking for or what you're after. Now, I don't get caught up in gender, neither should you. Okay? But there's opportunity for growth and expansion. And it's coming. That's what this is telling me. You have a decision to make. I do think you have a comeback around. A lot of you. Okay? If you don't have a comeback around, the reason this hits this reading is because there's stuff you need to heal up in your shadow that you're unaware of, because by definition you're unaware of what's in your shadow and unhealed because that's in the subconscious. Okay? So you need to take that journey that I just talked about. But don't let this one put you up in your head. This one's mind games, okay? This one's probably past energy, okay? But have they learned anything? No. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Don't let that Page of Pentacles in reverse be in your energy, okay? You learn from this thing and you go forward. And you take it with the divine. You move forward and you heal from this thing. 6 of Swords in the upright, okay? And you moving towards healing and towards something that has a lot of opportunity for the white picket fence, golden retriever 2.5 kids, okay, with the 4 of Wands here. And again, this is telling you you're exactly where you're supposed to be, okay? And it is time for you to trust the divine, put the wheel in the hands of the divine, and stop fighting for things that you shouldn't fight for those of you who are still hung up on something. There's no win in those situations where it's a win at all cost deception kind of bullshit, okay? Where you should be done with this thing because they've done whatever too many times. Okay, there's no win. That's why the Chariot is in reverse. There's no win with all this bullshit down here. The win is up here. And moving away from this, putting distance between yourself and this other mess, healing from it, taking your time, trusting the divine, and then growth and expansion happens, okay? Wow. I'm so sorry, Misty. So sorry. But okay, Pisces, let me give you the zodiac signs. You've got fire, water, air, and in the majors, you have pull Pisces and you have pull Cancer, okay? So there you have it. There you have it. And you know what's interesting is, I'm going to tell you, whoever this person is that's in this 5 of Swords energy, that's the ass hat, and let's just call it that has the potential to put you up in your head if you're not careful, okay? This one is not your friend even. They're one person's friend, and they're very self-centered. They're mind games and manipulation and win at all cost, okay? Very manipulative is what I'm picking up with that person. Okay, very manipulative, okay? So be very cautious of that, right? Okay, so I hope that helps, Pisces. I hope that gives you, kind of the heads up that you need. All right. Now we are going to do the collective for everyone, okay? Now we are going to do the collective for everyone. Everybody. All right, so collective, I need to make sure you understand something. The individual sign readings that I normally do for each individual sign are now going to be grouped into one video. I did fire signs today, Aries, Leo, and Sag. Individually, they are the same length as the individual videos would be, but I've time-stamped them. And I'm doing this as a trial for a little bit because I believe I can get to your signs more often. So fire signs, check that out. Earth signs, you will be tomorrow. Water signs will be Sunday, and air signs will be Sunday, and water is scheduled for Monday. That's the plan anyway, and I believe I will get to you guys more, and I would love for you guys to check that out as we go, and let me know how you feel about it, okay? All right, collective, what do you need to know? Definitely subscribe if you haven't done so. Hit that like button, definitely. And, of course, if you want to take me up on a tarot reading where you can ask my tarot cards an individual question, personal questions, you can see how to book a reading with me, okay? In the description box below this video is a link to my website where you can do that. And there's also a lot of good, useful information down there, okay? All right, good deal, Moon Shadow. How are you guys doing, everybody? Good to see you guys. All right, let's take a look, collective. What do you need to know collectively? What is going on? I mean, I probably could do this without cards. I'm just going to tell you based on what I'm seeing, but okay. You know, see if anything comes new. Because I'm definitely seeing some central things in my readings here recently, okay? It's crazy how similar some of these readings for these signs are. Collectively, we are all going through so many similar situations. Okay, so, all right. Okay. So let me give you the cards and we're going to talk about these. We got the Fool card, the Queen of Swords, the Four of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Wands in the upright, the Four of Wands, and the Five of Cups in reverse. Pretty good cards. Let's talk about them. All right, so the Fool is this. The Fool is wise in the tarot. It's not an idiot like you think of in normal terms. But the Fool is about following your intuition. Taking your leaps of faith by following your intuition. And knowing how to be able to hear your intuition. That's why the Queen of Swords is here. Highly intuitive individual, very wise, solid boundaries. Okay, cut out that which does not serve. Okay, things that you are giving your energy to that are exhausting you with the Four of Swords in reverse. Snip that stuff. That's exhausting you. That's why the Knight of Wands is here. That's a person that exhausts other people and drains other people. Very exhausting to deal with. Okay, you need to cut that out and rest your weary soul from individuals who are draining of you in any way. You don't owe anyone an explanation. You are a grown-ass adult. Make your own decisions, right? It's time that you stand up for you. No apologies. You're accountable to yourself. If you can lay your head on the pillow at night and feel like you were true to what you needed to do for the day and you acted in an ethical way in every way. Lisa Duck, thank you, sweetheart. My God, thank you for that. Y'all are so sweet. But look here, if you can lay your head on the pillow at night with the decisions that you make and you feel like you have been the best you that you could be that day. Why did this cut off? I don't know. Hang on, y'all. Well, all right, we'll look at it later. But anyway, okay. If you feel like you've been the best you that you could be, don't worry about what other people think. It don't matter. You don't owe anybody an explanation for the decisions you make. No, you don't. Just you. Okay, if you can live with it, okay? That's what matters, okay? Four of Wands, collective. What do I need to tell you? 1111 card. Don't get it twisted. Wherever you are, you're supposed to be there. And you're supposed to learn from whatever your experience you're in. And have an attitude of gratitude. Five of Cups in reverse. That thing that you think was the worst thing that could have ever happened, you're going to look back and you can say this. I promise you, if you do this thing right, you will look back at this past hour. Whether it's a heartbreak, I don't know what it was. Somebody cheated or whatever. We all have our different heartbreaks, and I'm not saying that anything is worse than anybody else, but hear me out. If you'll do this thing right, you're going to come to a place where you look back and you go, I am so grateful that I went through that horrible experience, because I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, but there is no way that I would be where I am today if that had not happened. That's the Five of Cups reversed. It's one of my favorite cards when it comes out in the reverse like that. It's an attitude of gratitude. Is it going to happen the day after you get your heart broken? No. No. And that's okay. But you move toward it slowly. Okay? It took me several years to get there. Okay? I promise you that. Okay? It takes a while. Just don't stay still. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep taking leaps of faith. Keep following your intuition day by day by day. I don't care how fast you're moving. Some days you may feel like you go backwards. But if the whole week, overall, you make forward movement, that's what counts, collective. That's what counts. Yes, you're going to have your days where you feel like you took one step forward and 3 steps back. Hello. Healing does not look like this. Ascension does not look like this either. No, both healing and ascension go hand in hand. And they feel like this. And some days they feel like this, like a darn roller coaster. And that's okay too. It's all part of the learning. And in doing all of these roller coaster maneuvers, can I tell you that what I have learned from these roller coaster experiences, what was happening is this. Let me tell you what the lesson was for me. There may be more that I find out later, but one of the big things is the divine taking me on all these roller coaster twists and turns. You know what the divine was teaching me? Be flexible. Go with me. Go where I go. Trust. If I go this way, you go with me. If I go that way, you go with me. We co-create together. Let's do this. And you know what? It made me become a lot more flexible. And now, when crazy shit happens, and it does, of course it does. We are in a 3D. Look, we're spiritual beings in a human existence. Don't get it twisted. Yes, we're dealing with bullshit. Earth is a low vibrational place, okay? All right? Let's just call it like it is. We're spiritual beings and we're down here, but we're dealing with this stuff by choice for whatever reason. We chose to come here. Yes, we did. But look here. It taught me this. And so now, the divine has taken me on this roller coaster so much that I've become almost comfortable with it, okay? And these things come across my path that are insane. And I just go, it's a thing. Let's do it. We're just going to do it. Let's just plow through, get her done. I'm not going to let it bother me, okay? And I can't say I'm unbothered. Sure, it bothers me. Sure, it's tiring, but I see it for what it is. It's a learning opportunity. So I don't let it get me stressed out because I know that if I'm going through it, I may not know why, but I know there's a reason, and I know I'll figure it out one day. And so I trust the divine enough that I'm thankful for even the days where I feel like I don't understand what the hell is going on or why I'm going through it. But yet I know that I'm going through it for a reason. I may not know why, but I know enough from my past experiences, all having a reason, that the current experience has to have a reason too. And I am good with that. And it takes a time to get to a place where you feel that way. Okay, and if you're not there yet, it's okay. I haven't been here all my life, and am I saying I'm arrived? Hell to the no, I haven't arrived. I won't be through working on me and getting better until at least when I stop breathing, and perhaps after that. But that's beyond the scope of this conversation. We're talking about managing the 3D right now, right, in a 5D way. It's like we're dealing with a 3D world, but we're trying to take a 5D approach, and that's okay. That's what we're supposed to do. Okay. I'm not talking about death of the ego. You need it. But you also need this intuition up here to keep this ego in check and keep a balance on everything. You do need the ego to manage, things like food, shelter, and clothing. Okay, those are 3D needs. Okay, in the spiritual world, we don't need all that shit, right? We don't need sleep. We don't need a roof. We don't need clothes, and we don't need food. But because we're in a 3D world, okay, we have to make money. We have to feed ourselves. We have to cook supper. We have to bathe our bodies because it's just gross not to. We have to take care of these human bodies, right? We have a lot of 3D issue, minutia bullshit that we have to keep up with, and that's part of the human existence. And we need an ego to get us through and manage these 3D needs. And that's not a bad thing. But the intuition has to keep the ego in check. And that's what this is all about. That being said, let me give you the zodiac signs that I pulled for the collective here. We got air, fire, water, and then we have Aries, okay? So, yeah. I hope this has helped everybody. So, at any rate, let's pull some oracles for the collective, okay? Let's pull some oracles for the collective. So, here we go. Here we go. Moonology? How about some moonology? I'm going to pull several oracle cards for you guys, okay? You're right about that, Debbie Thomas. Well, hello, Virginia. How are you doing? Hey, Jean. Oh, Jean. Jean, I'm glad you're here. I wanted to say something to you. I thank you for being here the other night and for here. You're a damn good mod. And I know you mod for a lot of folks, but it's always, I'm always happy to see you here and other places. So I just wanted to shout you out and thank you. But all my mods are amazing. And this is a big shout out to everybody who wears a wrench in my room. Thank you for what you do. Okay, thank you for what you do. Okay. All right. Don't let your past hold you back. You are not what you did. None of us are. You're not what you did. Don't let it define you. Do good people make bad choices sometimes? Yeah. Do they learn from them? Sometimes. Yeah. You're talking to the queen of poor choices. You're talking to the queen of skeletons in the closet. Yes, I am. I got shit in my closet that would, and y'all know a lot of it. Y'all know about a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff I haven't talked about on my channel. Shit that I've done that I have so much regret for. If you think my past is a straight white lily white line, think again, baby cakes. There ain't much this girl's not been guilty of at one time or another. Am I proud of it? No. But did I learn from it? Yes. Does it define who I am now? No. No. Hell to the no. So don't let your past hold you back, collective, okay? There you go. All right. What else do we have here? Hold on a minute. These cards are stuck together and I can't get them apart. Okay. Expect powerful change. There you go. Expect it. Know that it's coming. It can. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Let's a time to give rather than take. Rather than take. Okay? Virgo energy. Give to yourself too. Don't give to anybody else until you take care of your own cup first, right? Okay, all right. A new start is coming. New moon energy. We have a new moon in a little bit, right? We just finished a full moon, so we're headed towards a new moon. Time to manifest new stuff, right? Thank you, Jean. Appreciate you taking care of that. Work through your fears. This is what's in your shadow. This is telling you to do shadow work. Look at the bigger picture, okay? Have a spiritual look at things. Realize you are not a human doing. You are a human being. You're a spiritual thing having a human experience, right? That's why this feels weird. That's why it feels weird whenever we have weird shit going on, because we're spiritual at the core, okay? That's what we are, okay? The body's just that's our house, okay? We all have different houses. It is what it is, all right? Don't get caught up in the house, except to take care of what it needs, okay? Other than that, don't get too weird about it. Let's pull a spiritual card for you guys. You are not your situation. This is a new one. All right, y'all ready? One of the keys to becoming spiritual AF is to define who you are by something deeper inside yourself. My God, this is exactly what I'm saying. But, okay, I'm going to start this over. One of the keys to becoming spiritual is to define who you are by something deeper inside yourself and further outside yourself than the world can touch. You are someone, even if you're not your financial situation, your job, your relationships, or even your body. I told you that. Find out who that person is, and you will be unfuckwithable. You'll probably have to do some soul searching. Energy work, right? Meditation, shadow work, all of those things is the key to self-awareness. Being weird as fuck is better than being boring as hell. Promise you that. Go to the grocery store and buy one grape. I've heard this one before. Some of y'all have too. Put it on the conveyor belt. Let the checker weigh it and ring you up. Ask for a receipt. Do not explain yourself to anyone. Take that grape and thank them for it. And then and how to do shit that others don't understand for whatever good reason you have. It's really about just marching to the beat of your own drummer and not worrying about what other people think and not explaining yourself, right? All right, let's pull a quote for you and then we'll call this a wrap. If you make a commitment to change for the better, your life will be tested. And that has been a recurring theme in many of my readings. Y'all have seen that. The people around you, they're either your tribe or your prison. You cut them out or not. Up to you, right? Remember that sometimes not getting what you want is a wonderful stroke of luck, okay? All right? So there you go. There you go. All right. So there we go. All right. So I hope this has helped you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to pop off of here and go ahead and get our timestamps up. Guys, thank you so much for the likes, the comments, the super chats, for spending time with me. It is always an honor that you guys watch me, that you come here. You can do whatever you want to with your free time. Mods, what you do is a labor of love, and it's not unnoticed. We cannot do this without you, me or any other creators here on YouTube. And there's a lot of good readers. Y'all know that, okay? There's a lot of good readers here on YouTube, and I'm blessed to have a lot of you guys that mod for me and other readers, and you know, I mod for a few other readers, and I enjoy doing that when I can. So I don't get to as much as I like. And there are readers that I like and I just don't have time to watch, and it has nothing to do with how I feel about them. Y'all, you know, Ant and Austin, I like them both a lot. They're both high vibrational readers. I like them. I mod for Rose at Fierce Tarot, and I love her to death. I try to watch her, but I don't watch her as often as I would like to. I love Rich to death, Rich Lop. He's amazing, and I don't watch him as often as I like to. It's just time constraints. I love Tyler. I'm a mod for him. And I don't get to watch Tyler as often as I like to because of time constraints. But I have great respect for all of those folks. And I love Tanks Tarot and Nacho Mama. I'm really liking Pantha. She's on here a lot, and I'm really liking her. She's a brand spanking new reader, and her readings are like medicine for this crazy ass Gemini. I will tell you that. So yeah. So with that being said, thank you all mods. Thank you all of you that watched. Truly do appreciate it. I'm going to get, thank you, Lisa Duck. I'm going to get these timestamps up for you guys so that you can, those of you that are, watching after the fact and you want to go back and watch your signs, then yeah, right. Shaking prayers. Just read your most recent Pisces title. I'd have to go back and look. Shaking prayers. I don't remember. And I'm sorry. Y'all, when I read, it's like once it's over, usually, unless it's a repeating, or, like a storyline that just keeps going, like Aquarius has been that way. Unless it's like that, then I don't always remember. But Aquarius ones, it's kind of sticking out in my mind because it's just been more confirmations and more about that situation, right? Oh, shaking prayers. I gotcha. I remember that now. I remember that. Yeah, but yeah. So thank you, Jean Hillhawk. Thank you, Ashley, for being here. Thank you, Debbie Thomas, Patty Anderson, Lisa Duck, Hillhawk. I think I thanked you. Who else is here? Shout out to the other mods who are here a lot, who just for time constraints or health reasons aren't here now. Crystal, Jenna, you guys know, I don't know if you see this after the fact, but thank you so much. Big shout out to Tanks Tarot. She was here earlier. She's probably over in Rose because I think Rose went live, and Rose does not have as many mods as me. So Tanks probably popped over there to mod for Rose when Rose went live. I totally understand that because I know Rose was going live because I had seen Rose doing a chat on her other channel. She's an amazing reader. If she's still live, go check her out whenever we finish up here for sure. Fierce Tarot. She's worth your time. She's a damn good reader and a smart Gemini. But anyway, guys, I'm going to pop off of here, get these timestamps up. Much love and light to all of you guys. And I will see you guys again soon. Tomorrow, my plan is to do Earth signs, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I may do a super chat tomorrow sometime, so keep a lookout for that. And, of course, I'll do my All Signs live as well. Love and light, guys. I'll see you guys again real soon.